on May 21st, 2022. And then the post itself, well, you'll see. Let me just send this over to you. The post itself was from a year ago. So like from the archive point, it was a year old. So it wasn't like, so if we read through this, we can get, well, if you want me to read it, I can just read it. So, okay, disclaimer. Contrary to what he claims, Boogie is not being accused of being a pedophile or a wife beater. It is easy to think that Boogie gets hated on because he's too nice to fight back. After all, everyone, air quote, or open quotes, knows, close quotes, he's the, quote, Mr. Rogers, unquote, of the internet. Boogie2988 seems to be a lovable person that wants to spread positivity and kindness. At first glance, it's not hard to root for Boogie. According to Boogie, his abusive upbringing drives him to inspire others suffering the same fate. This is how he gains your sympathy. His underdog story might even inspire you. The truth is that Boogie isn't what he seems. He's a selfish, abusive, manipulative liar. His nice guy persona is fake. He manipulates his impressionable fan base for his own benefit. Boogie is a character played by Stephen Jason Williams.
Oh,
Nice
wow.
name.
Fantastic
Of
name.
course, yeah, killer. Of course, the natural selection or the natural reaction is denial. It can't be true, can it? He's such an inspiration. You're just a hater. Let's let the facts speak for themselves. And then there's this TLDR, a tiny URL link that I'm not going to click on. So Boogie claims that he attracts women with his niceness, and there's a Twitter post from him. Maybe that says what that is. I don't really care. The truth is, however, that after his divorce, he has paid for the services of women to be with him, even going so far as to claim that he did it just to troll some people named Sam and Tolkien. I don't know who that is. Lucy Fox, I don't know who that is. And the Grave Ghoul are his two known sugar babies. Okay, there's maybe this tiny URL, some proof. Boogie accidentally reveals he uses a sugar daddy website with a link, and then Boogie explicitly admitting it on his subreddit. So on this one, I actually remember back in the day looking up, I think Lucy Fox, and she like is a sugar baby as well as a sex worker, just straight up a sex worker. So like if we
look her up today, she's probably going to be on OnlyFans. Most likely.
I don't even think, I think it was, I mean, OnlyFans was popular back in the day. Hang on, let me look her up. Let's see, turn off the safe search. If you like open up a private window and Google search Lucy Fox, you can find, just, pornographic content of hers, not on OnlyFans, pretty easily. So, yeah, whatever.
So the Twitter comment, Boogie claims that he attracts women with his niceness. Boogie
yeah, okay, so yeah, continuing.
That
yeah, hang on. Do you want me to keep reading it?
Shit.
Okay, so the Lucy Fox incident. I vaguely remember this. Lucy Fox was one of the sugar babies Boogie hired to be with him while he was still divorcing Dez, which I'm assuming was his first wife.
Yes.
Imager link, profiles. Okay, Boogie's profile on a sugar daddy website. An archive link of Boogie admitting to hiring Lucy Fox. She says that he was psychologically abusive to her. I don't know really how true that is. It might be true, it might not be. I don't remember. This person says she was a victim of abuse as evidenced by Boogie calling her, quote, a piece of shit, unquote. He didn't allow her to use a phone or even work while they were together. He makes her feel guilty for not focusing on himself. In fact, he didn't care about Lucy at all. As usual, Boogie only cared about his problems as a beloved YouTube millionaire. And it seems like the only source for the claim, this particular claim, is that YouTube video, which, I guess we could watch if we want to go over this, but this is already quite old news. All right, so the story was covered in Drama Alert. Boogie tried to paint Lucy Fox as his girlfriend as well as a gold digger, but deliberately omits the fact that he had hired her. Keemstar is his friend, and well, I think they're still friends even today. Like based on the videos that I've been watching and the interactions, it seems like they're at least, because they were doing the LolCal podcast. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but
No.
Up until he got fired for the most recent thing. Okay. It's called Boogie a Saint in the past because Boogie covered for him when accused an old man of being a pedo. Keemstar has promised to cover for him. Twitter link to Keemstar.
So I think that
Yeah, I
that thing that he was referencing was Keemstar like went after this old man that just did
the RuneScape thing.
Yeah, he looked surprisingly similar to a sex offender, and he just like went after him like crazy. And Boogie's like, "What the fuck are you doing? That is not a predator." Anyway,
and I don't know the entire story because like it now that like I've been around on the internet long enough, that retelling of the story, because I didn't look into it personally because it didn't really matter that much, and I already had a pretty negative opinion of Keemstar, and I still hold a negative opinion of Keemstar. But
yeah, same.
Yeah, so like I don't know if it really is as simple as, you know, Keemstar accused this man of being a pedophile and that's the end of it, or if there's something, but whatever. All right. Boogie claims he likes her, but then proceeds to like the tweets calling her horrible and sociopathic, switching back to Lucy Fox now. And with the low public opinion of quote e-thoughts unquote and boob streamers, Boogie was easily able to convince his followers that Lucy Fox was an evil good digger and not another victim of his abuse. Boogie, so another imager link, Boogie admits in private that he did meet Lucy Fox at a sugar daddy site, seeking.com, and claims he was actually the one, or that she was actually the one that abused him. He also admits to not paying her. So maybe there's something there. Okay, next topic. Boogie's takes on suicide, which, well, we can get to that one because he was on a stream recently where he was
doing the same shit.
Well, people were grilling him pretty fucking hard on what he's done recently, and he like took out a knife and was like, "Oh, I'll cut myself. So, okay. Boogie complains about a welfare check his fans did for him after threatening suicide. 2 tiny URL links, which I'm assuming
they're probably dead,
but they're either dead, and even if they weren't dead, it's like, is this just like a what is it? YouTube? It doesn't matter. I'm not clicking on links. I don't.
It's probably a Twitch clip or something.
Yeah. Okay. So he told someone considering suicide that life is utterly pointless in the end. Boogie threatens suicide to guilt trip his fans if they stop supporting him. Boogie again guilt trips his fans with suicide. He denies it. Then after being confronted for his manipulation, he guilt trips YouTuber Eyes of Soul, I don't know who that is, with suicide threats and claims of self-harm. He also harassed Siren Cove through DMs. Again, no idea who the hell this person is. Claims of self-harm is a useful tool to his underage audience. Maybe this...
that's bad.
Let's
that's
click
not
on this
good.
link then. Okay. All right. So that particular link did work, and I'll send that one to you so we can look at, or you can have it on screen.
The useful tool
I hate it, but it can be a useful tool sometimes when I'm depersonalized or disassociated. It can allow me to regain control and consciousness, so I'll self-harm when things are particularly bad. But I hate pain, that's why it's useful. I won't include this, I think. I don't know what the entire context of this is. Oh, sorry, right there. I'm not used to Twitter. It says, why do you like pain? I don't, I hate it, and then it can be a useful tool. So see, it seems like he's talking about self-harm here.
With
okay.
a young, impressionable audience, this is not really a fucking good take to, as a public figure, to do. That's really bad.
Yeah, probably not. Threatened suicide to Cat Black and several people who work at VidCon. I don't know who Cat Black is. I mean, I think I've heard the name before, but Boogie says Cat is played victim for refusing to be manipulated. All right, so that's that topic on Boogie and suicide. So at least that one image, not great.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Examples of Boogie's harmful opinions?
Hang on. 1 second. We got a couple of links of him supporting horrible people.
Yeah.
Let's see. Supporting child abusers. Boogie defending kid behind a camera, a known child abuser. Q-Star. I don't know who any of these fucking people are. All right. Let's see. Kid behind a camera. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
No, I was gonna say, much like most of this internet drama, like, you don't really find out who these people are until you like shine a spotlight on a bad issue, right? So that's when the digging happens, and then that's when they get like known in a way. So I have
Well, I
no
think that's-
clue who this is.
Well, that's part of the problem, at least a little bit, with Boogie, because he played such a nice guy for such a long time. I remember myself too, kind of like being in on the, or being pretty in with like the Boogie stuff, and then I think for me, it's when I like heard him talk on stream, and like just he was saying some pretty gross stuff for a guy that acts like a kind of, at least at the time, my perception of him was kind of like this like fence sitter type dude. Yeah, so let's see. Liking a YouTube comment calling gay people perverts. Who knows why the fuck he did that, or well, maybe
Yeah.
let's see if this imager link works. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's see. Claiming good things came from the Holocaust. That seems like a pretty big claim, but maybe he did. He was invited to
also
the
in ignorant comments on Anne Frank, blaming.
Did that one work? Let's see. What did he say? I knew during the last night's stream, some of the things I said could be easily taken out of context. Woke up to a shitstorm by people who did just that. You get used to it, but this statement out of context seems so much more abhorrent than usual. Christ. Okay.
Yeah,
What did
this
he
is.
say? Wait,
So,
all right. So Peter Norway says Anne Frank was murdered by Nazis. How can that possible be an example of anything good coming out of the Holocaust? It was my belief that we advanced it's my belief that we advanced medical science during it. I think it referring to the Holocaust, which was very small, not worth it. Silver lining. Okay, dude.
Okay.
Not a good example of human endurance and strength. Anne Frank is a better example of my point, but still a pretty shitty point. What context would you like to add? The Holocaust is horrible, but some good came out of it. All right. Yeah, yeesh. That's
that's
okay, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Saying victims of domestic abuse should be hanged. That sounds like a pretty outrageous claim too. Let's see if that link works.
So before we go a little bit further, sometimes people say fucking outrageous shit just to generate views to themselves. So some of these things he might actually believe, right? And some of these things he might just be saying just to generate more eyes on him. Okay, I'm not saying that that's exactly what he's doing, but like saying something like hold on, what did you saying victims of domestic abuse should be hanged. That sounds like a hey, look at me. I'm saying this outrageous shit. That's what it sounds like to me personally.
If he did, then I wouldn't say he achieved his goal, especially because like the tweet itself only got, well, the tweet as of the screenshot time only got 30 retweets and 420 likes, which that sounds like kind of lowish engagement to me. 45 comments. But I don't know how long or whatever. But like Boogie does a lot of this stuff. And it turns out like it's totally within his wheelhouse to kind of behave this way, right? Because the whole, like, are you aware of what's going on right now, or what went on right now?
I've been kind of staying away from it.
Okay, well, we'll get to it then after we go through this.
Yeah.
Okay, so examples of Boogie's manipulative and/or abusive behavior. Boogie manipulates his fans to harass a community manager to get a free video game code. Let's see. Long story short, long story short, might be doing a lot of work there, but who knows. Boogie passive aggressively says he won't promote a game because he, a millionaire, didn't get a free code. He implies it was because a community manager disagreed with him on Twitter and blocked him. Boogie frames the situation by implying that the community manager is a villain for ignoring poor old Boogie, but he tries to hide his ill intent by sugarcoating it with things like he must be an awesome person. Naturally, fans wanted to avenge poor Boogie. This is what he wanted. There's an archive link of that. Deleted a tweet, back down. Okay, what else? Shows his true colors on stream. This is, I think, where I started to get off, because, like, I think he said he made some comment about like cutting a woman's vagina open, something like that. I was just like, wow, that was
What?
rough. Like,
Why?
here, I let me look it up. He was like telling like a dark joke or something, and it was just, I was just like, wow, what's the like, I like dark humor like a lot. Well, not a lot, maybe not a lot as some other people, but hang on, let's see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, dark humor is okay, sort of. Like there's a line, right? There is, with most humor, there's a line before like you just like go way too far.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he just made some really gross, like, air quotes, big air quotes, a joke about you know, yeah, cutting a like woman's vagina to do something. I don't totally remember, but I remember being like, that's gross and not very funny at the same time. So, you know, whatever. So he has had a history of, just kind of shitty behavior. And most recently what happened was, there was some, he got diagnosed with a certain type of cancer. Like I guess 2 years ago, and I don't remember exactly. Oh, I forgot all about the Tesla thing. I think he was complaining about needing money, and then he like went and bought like a really expensive Tesla and got brand new teeth or something like that. Which, you know, having nice teeth is probably a good thing for him, but like the begging for money and then buying like a Tesla was pretty weird. I think somebody like got Destiny to comment or look over his like cancer claims for something. I don't remember exactly why. And then Destiny started digging into like the things that he said and publicly posted, and kind of came to the conclusion that like Boogie was likely faking his cancer diagnosis. He deleted his Twitter account. He deleted something else as well. I don't know, some other account.
Destiny
who knows?
Or Boogie deleted his Twitter?
Boogie. Once Boogie was like exposed for this, he deleted his Twitter and then reactivated it and all this other stuff. And then he now
that's total normal innocent person behavior doing that, of course.
Another thing too, he did a crypto scam, and one of the reasons that he gave for, you know, he's like, you know what, it's, you know, too bad so sad, I have cancer, so, you know, you can lick my balls, and you know, that's what I did it for.
What is it with people in crypto scams? Why?
They're really easy and really profitable.
Yeah, seemingly so.
Well, what's funny is if you look at like the website that he used to promote his cryptocurrency, I think it was literally like rug.poll or something, like poll.rug or some shit like that. Which, if you're not aware, that's what like crypto scams are called. They're typically referred to as rug pulls. And he already did like some video with Coffeezilla calling him out and all kinds of nonsense. It's just a shit show. He seems like a bad dude. Like just a really manipulative bad dude. Just yeah, Boogie seems like a bad dude. Just his past actions have kind of indicated as such.
Yeah, he just like, I don't know, man. It's so easy. It's so easy to just do bad things. It's like, and people do them all the time. Like, especially when it comes to allegations with like sexual assault and talking to minors, like Save with Dr. Disrespect. And that's why he got fucking banned off of Twitch, is because he was sending sexually explicit messages to a minor on Twitch's whisper system, which it still exists today, but like, Twitch doesn't just hand bans out for no one, like perma bans. You can get a ban for doing something stupid, like you get a nip slip on Twitch and then you're banned for however many days, right? But a perma ban where you never can come back, like they don't hand those out to just anyone. I think that's fucking nuts that they just swept that under the rug for 2 years.
Yeah, people have been pretty critical of that, but Yeah, you can see, at least in this example for now, like people are still on Twitch and it's fine. And Twitch is still by all accounts kind of a dumpster fire. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, that'll do it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and watching to the end. Yeah, Boogie sounds terrible. I didn't know he was that terrible, but
Yeah, if you want to fake your own cancer diagnosis, tell us how you do it down in the comments below.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And not get caught.
And not get, yeah, that's the important part, is not get caught. Because so many people have done that. Whatever. No, I'm not going into that. We can go into that on another video of how many people actually have done that before and still pretend like they have a heart and a soul afterwards. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.